Welcome to GTS Solution. This video is about our customized open source point of sale system. And so, if you are watching this particular video, it means that you are interested in our point of sale system, or you've already acquired the open source point of sale system from GTS Solutions. Now, this particular point of sale system, as you can see here, come with a lot of features which I'm going to take you through in this series. Now, the first part of our point of sale system I'll talk about is that the login. Okay, so the login is basically a place where you can easily log into the system. So the login is where you can easily log in into the system. Now, once you are in our system, you are going to see the home dashboard. So what you see right now is the home dashboard. Now, apart from this home dashboard, we also have other areas like the sales. We also have the receiving. We also have the branches transfer, where you can transfer one product from one branch to another. So basically what it means is that we have the sales, we have the receiving, we also come with the branches. So it means that the POS is already customized with the branches. Now, this particular POS is not originally built by GTS Solutions. So there is a point of sale system that already exists called the open source point of sale system. Okay, so it's called the open source point of sale system. So there is this open source point of sales system that's available, this particular one. So this is an open source point of sale system that is built, right, with a lot of features. So originally the open source point of sale system have the stock management, the VAT, the GTS, the GST, customers, multi-tier taxation, cash register, transaction login, quotation, invoicing, expenses, cash app function, printing and emailing of receipt, invoice and quotations, barcode generation and printing, database of customers and suppliers, multi-user with permission control, reporting on sales order, expenses, inventory status, and more. Receiving gift card, rewards, hotel, restaurant tables, messaging, multi-language, selectable bootstrap interfaces or teams, MailChimp integrations, and a lot of other features. Now, this is the open source point of sale system. It already exists, and a lot of organizations are using it. But this is not customized, right? And it doesn't have the functionality that allow most organizations to really use it as they want it. And so that's where we pick this open source point of sale system, and then we added value to it for our customers, especially those in Ghana. So we build it, especially those doing retail, wholesale businesses, among others. Okay, it can be adopted in a lot of different ways. And as I said, we already have the features which I'm going to take you through throughout this particular series. So let's go over the additions we've made to this particular system. All right, as indicated already, the open source point of sale system had the menu different from this one. Okay, the menu is quite different from this one. So we also have another tutorial on the original open source point of sale system, which I will share the link in the description of this particular video, so you can go and look at it. Now, the menu here has been modified a bit, but then when you come here, the transfer, branch transfer, was not originally in the original open source point of sale system. Okay, so that is one of the features we've included in the open source point of sale system that we've modified. And then when you get to the catalog under the items, right, for the original open source point of sale system, you don't have Carton, you don't have pieces. Okay, let's say for instance you sell products, right, and then the product, you are a retail or wholesale shop owner, and you're able to sell in carton or in bags, and at the same time sell individually. Now, when you do that, you should be able to still have your inventory properly and accurately counted for. And so we've added that feature to it. So when you are adding a new product, which we will go into it in details, there's a portion where you are able to select whether you are selling in pieces, in pack, in boxes, in cartons, or in bags, right? And so when you select, let's say, in packs, it asks you for how many units are within that particular pack, so that the system can easily be able to calculate and adjust pricing and inventory for accuracy purposes. And so you are able to sell in carton and in pieces at the same time without having any challenge. So when you come to, let's say, the sales side, right, you are able to sell a product. Okay, you are able to sell a product with both the pieces and then the bags or packs or boxes. Okay, so let's say this is one box, let's say 2 pieces, right? Now you see that the moment I do that, it adjusted and did the calculation for me. But then when you come to the price, we have the price per carton, and then the pieces price have already automatically been calculated by the cash register. So this allows you to be able to sell in both pieces and in cartons for the same product without having to record or re-enter the product twice for the carton and then the pieces differently. And so when you sell this right now, the one if I sell and I generate my report, I will still be able to see it, and it will also reflect with regards to the stock quantity left. So if I sell certain carton or bags and then the pieces, the system is also able to generate the carton left and the pieces that are left automatically without the need for me to worry myself about those kind of accurate calculations. So the system is able to do that for you as well. It's really one of the features that we've added into this system. And then the original open source point of sale system did not have the expire date fully taken care of, right? Fully captured within the POS system. But here we have it. So if you look at this place, we have the expire date, and then you are able to also get the batches by expire date, because you realize that when you go in for a product, okay, when you go in for an inventory, you go in for a product, and then you bring in that product. The product that you bring in, the expire date of that product can differ depending on the batch, okay? And so we have added a system that check the receipt product against the expire date, and then you'll be able to solve the product according to their expire date, so that if maybe I'm selling, let's say, beta malt or Guinness malt, and then the first one that I already have in stock, it will expire in June 2026, and I go in for a new stock that will expire in November 2026, the date difference is able to show, so that I know that, okay, this first stock, it will expire at this particular point in time, and this one will expire at this particular point in time. And so you are able to fully cater for the inventory calculation for the expired products. And so that is one of the features we've added into this particular modified open source point of sale system. Yes, and so, and then when you come to the customer side, right, we've also included the credit sales there. So you have the amount of money the customer has spent in buying product from you, the entire purchase, and then you are also able to find the total credit that they are owing you. So if you have a customer, you give them product on credit, you are able to find it out, and then when they pay, it shows. So they've paid part of it. Now, to take payment from customers, the original open source point of sale system, you have to go and search for the invoice to be able to credit or receive the payment or clear the payment for that particular credit sales. But here, you can simply click on this button right here and then receive the payment from the customer, which is very easy. Okay, and then you are able to select the date the customer paid the money, how the payment was done, the mode of payment, whether mobile money or whatever, and then you are able to record it, and it simply reflects in your system. It's as simple as that. Okay, so this is one of the features we've included. And apart from the customer side, suppliers also are able to do the same. So if you do credit purchase from suppliers and then you are owing the suppliers, it shows. And then when you make payment, it shows. So you are able to see the days and time for which you've made payments to the suppliers. And any of these amounts that you see here, if you click on it, the system is going to take you to another page where you see the entire detail transaction and the date it happened in that category. And then you are, if it's let's say you are able to even view the detailed receipt or invoice for that particular transaction that was done. So these are few things that we've added. Yes, and one other thing that we also add is that when you are adding a product with the original open source point of sales, adding category becomes difficult. It's either you add a category and then later you do some adjustment. But here you see that when I come to the category here, I can simply add a new category and enter the new category here, save it, and then I'm done. The category has been added. And next time when I come here, I'll be able to see that category here and select it rather than retyping the category from here, which makes it also much easier. And with the stock for the branches, stock at hand, if you are registering your product for the first time in our POS, it also captures the carton and then the pieces as well. So you are able to do that, and it helps a lot. So it helps you to be able to do proper recording with your stock. So these are some of the features we've actually included in our system, and all these you can generate reports for. So you have the branches transfer reports included, the expire date product included, the debtors report, creditors report, which was not originally in the original open source point of sale system, but this one we've included it in our modified open source point of sale system, which is very good. Okay, and so these and many more features have been added, and within this video I'm going to take you along the journey, taking you to each feature, how you'll be able to use it, so that when you get our modified open source point of sale system, it is easy for you to use. Now we also have the catalog area where you have the items. That's where you add all the items you want to sell, and then we also have the item kits, which we will explain along the way, and then we also have the gift cards, we also have the expenses, we have the cash app, and we have the SMS, where you can actually send SMS notification to customers, suppliers, and whatnot. Now apart from this, we also have the office. So the office is basically for the back end side of the administration, and so where you are able to add blank transfer, receive, and sales is also present at the office side. We also have the attributes. So the attributes is basically features of a product, right? Like color, size, all these can be added at the attribute side and be attributed to a product. And then we also have the employee. So this is where you add the users that are going to use the system. Example is the cashier, the accountants, the manager. All of them have to be added here so that they can log in into the system and use it. Then we have the expenses categories. So the expenses side have 8 categories, and so you have to put in the category of your expenses to be able to utilize the expenses feature within the system. And we also have the back end or the configuration page where you have the information, general, tax, localization, barcode, branch, receipt, invoice, design, reward, table, and then setup and configuration. Now we are going to go into all these features. Now all these features are part of the customized open source point of sale system. And as I said, this is an existing point of sale system we've adopted and added value to it so that Ghanaian businesses can use it and then make sure that they have proper inventory, and then they are also digitalizing their process of sales and then process of doing business. And so this is the point of sale system. So stick with me and meet me in the next lesson where we dive into how we log in, and then we start going into detail how you can be able to use this point of sale system customized by Gifted Solutions. Meet me in the next lesson.